안녕하세요. I am Sarah Baek, a painter based in San Diego, working between the United States and Korea. I graduated with a BFA Hyoseong Women's University and received my MFA in painting from Hongik University in Korea. My work is centered on memory, but not in a narrative way. I am interested in the moment before memory becomes a clear image. Memory doesn't always return as a complete picture. Sometimes it appears as a color, a temperature, a soft sensation. So in my paintings, I am not trying to illustrate a specific scene. I am trying to capture the way memory lingers in atmospheres as a feeling on surfaces. My ongoing theme is edge of memory. It expresses the boundary where memory is still forming and being fixed. It's the point where memory can fade, shift, or intensify. 눌러, 괜찮아요. In the studio, I don't begin with a fixed plan. I begin by building the surface. I test colors and transparency. I work with layering and partial texture. I often use recycled paper because it already carries traces of time. For me, these materials are not just technical. They are fragile, layered, and stacked. They feel like memories. I've been focusing on how memory changes depending on its intensity. The edge of memory, I was mostly exploring the boundary where memory is still sensation, not yet a complete image. But I realized memory is never stable. Some memories fade. Some returns more vividly over time. So I started asking a new question. How do I visualize the intensity of memory? Intensity is what makes one more memory stay while another disappears. In practical terms, my painting language has also been shifting before. Texture often covered the whole surface. Now I am moving forward, fragmented surfaces and partial layering to mimic how memory doesn't appear evenly. I want paint to behave like memory itself, uneven, shifting, and alive. During this residency, I am exploring how intensity can be transformed through the surface, through selective matière, partial layering, and new material tasks. One key method I am developing is 홀치기, a binding technique and a form of simple labor Korean farmers took on during the winter off-season. 홀치기 is a way of tying cloth and represents the changing of structure of memory. The tying, pulling, stretching of cloth represent the fragility, resistance, and fading nature of memory. I will bring the logic of 홀치기 into my art. Before I painted the image itself, I will build tension and intensity on the surface with this technique. Then the image can emerge from the pressure, just like the way I capture how memory emerges. So for me, painting is a way to stay with something fragile, to hold on to something that would normally disappear. I paint to hold the sensation of memory. Thank you.